Winning. It is a part of human history, a part of every successful culture that has ever existed, and in every facet of our lives. You want to win at work, you want to win at school, you want to win at everything. And football is no different. When you're a football player, you want to win as many things as you can, but it's also not just about how many trophies you win, but it's about the quality of the trophies that you've won. And on that note, there is only 8 players that have quite literally won everything that there is to win in the game of football. And that means they won a league title, a domestic cup, a Ballon d'Or, a Champions League / European Cup, and a World Cup. Only 8 special players fit into that special category. And that's what we're going to be looking at today in this video. Welcome guys, it is SKFC today, and we're going to be looking at the 8 players that have won everything in football. The first player we're going to look at is Sir Bobby Charlton. Now he won the World Cup with England back in 1966, scoring twice against Portugal, and more importantly, Eusebio in the semi-final on their way to beating West Germany in the final of that World Cup. He also won the Ballon d'Or that very same year, probably due to winning the World Cup, and he won the European Cup in 1968 for Manchester United, scoring twice in the final at Wembley. So as you can see, he's a very accomplished player, and he's the first player to have done it. So we're going to go in like chronological order, and he would have been the first player to accomplish all 3 of these feats, which is why he is listed first in the video. The second person to have accomplished all of these feats was one of the greatest goal scorers of all time in Gerd Muller. Gerd Muller has played for Bayern Munich, and he scored 564 goals in just 605 games. And there's several highlights during his career. He scored 10 goals in the 1970 World Cup. However, Germany didn't win the World Cup until the World Cup after in 1974. He won the Champions League / European Cup 3 times, winning in 1974, in 1975, and in 1976. So he went back to back to back. And ironically enough, he won the Ballon d'Or in the World Cup where he scored 10 goals, but Germany failed to win back in 1970, and that was his sole Ballon d'Or. One of the best goal scorers of all time. He was the record goal scorer in a single year, and he's just a really good goal scorer. However, although he was good at other things as well, and that's why he's good enough to be on this list. Third, we have one of the greatest defenders of all time in Franz Beckbauer. He won the World Cup in 1974 along with one of the players I mentioned earlier in Gerd Muller. He won the Ballon d'Or twice in 1972 as well as 1976, and he also won the European Cup in back-to-back seasons at Bayern Munich as well. He was German captain since 1971, and he's even won a Bundesliga for Hamburg. So he was one of the players that issued in the role of a sweeper defender, and he's just overall one of the best defenders of all time. And it spared a lot that as a defender he was able to win multiple Ballon d'Ors, which is something that you just don't really see happening today. So he's definitely earned his stripes to be on this list. Now next up, we have a player that admittedly I don't know too much about. I'm not going to lie to you. He's an Italian. He goes by the name of Rossi. Now Paolo Rossi was able to win the World Cup in 1982, and he won the Ballon d'Or for that same reason. He scored 6 goals in that World Cup, all of which impressively came in the knockout stages of that World Cup. He scored both goals in the semi-final against Poland, and he scored the first goal in the final against West Germany in that World Cup. And he won the Golden Boot for the tournament, and he won the Golden Ball for the best player in that World Cup as well. And he won the Champions League / European Cup with Juventus in 1985, beating back-to-back champions or sorry, not back-to-back champions, but defending champions Liverpool. Now, my opinion on his achievements is that I feel like that World Cup in 1982 was really what propelled him to get both those achievements. So I don't think if he had failed to win that World Cup in the fashion that he did, I don't think that he would have been able to get that Ballon d'Or in 1982. But nevertheless, he has all three of them. He's won everything, so I can't say anything. So congrats to him for being on this list. Next up, we have Zinedine. I'm going to keep typing. That was kind of funny. But next, we have Zinedine Zidane. He comes in and he repeated this feat about 13 years after the last person to do it. He won the World Cup in 1998, and he winning the Ballon d'Or that same year as well. And he won the Champions League in 2002. Now with Zidane, he beat Brazil in the World Cup final to obviously win the World Cup. I just said World Cup like 3 times in the span of like 10 seconds. He was able to beat Bayer Leverkusen in 2002 with a spectacular volley, and obviously the Ballon d'Or was obviously given out to him because of his World Cup exploits. And what makes his achievement a little bit more impressive is the fact that he's the first person to have done it since the Ballon d'Or was expanded to international players in 1995. Because before 1995, only Europeans could win the Ballon d'Or. So that makes his winning it a little bit more impressive. Next up, we have the first Brazilian on this list in Rivaldo. Now, Rivaldo won the Ballon d'Or in 1999 during his time at Barcelona. And in 1999, he had won La Liga and the Copa America. So that makes him one of the first people on this list, besides Gerd Muller so far, to have won the Ballon d'Or without actually winning a World Cup in that same year. He ended up winning the World Cup in 2002 along with that Brazil team, along with players like Ronaldo and 2 other players that will be featured on this list. He went on to win the Champions League the following season, winning it with AC Milan in 2003. Next up, we have another Brazilian from that 2002 World Cup win in Ronaldinho. Obviously, along with Ronaldo Fenomeno and Rivaldo, Ronaldinho won the World Cup in 2002. He also won the Ballon d'Or in 2005, playing for Barcelona, and he won the Champions League in 2006, beating Arsenal in the final. Now, Ronaldinho is another one of those special cases where his Ballon d'Or win didn't coincide with a World Cup triumph, as I would say that the Brazilian Ronaldo was the best player on that Brazilian team, but Ronaldinho definitely contributed to them winning it. And the fact that in from 2005 to I'd say like early 2007, he was the best player in the world, so it makes sense that he won the Ballon d'Or in one of those years. And obviously the 2005-2006 season was one of his best statistical seasons, especially in terms of goal scoring 26 goals in 45 games and defeating Arsenal in the final, like I said earlier, to win the Champions League. Now, last on the list is another Brazilian, Kante, and Kante is definitely the most fortunate player to make this list because he only played 25 minutes in the 2002 World Cup win, but nevertheless, he does have a World Cup to his name, so he does qualify for this list. In 2007, he won the Ballon d'Or, playing for AC Milan, as well as avenging the iconic 2005 loss to Liverpool by winning the Champions League in 2007 as well. And all I have to say is that Kaká's form in 2007 was otherworldly. He destroyed Manchester United en route to that final, and he was just unplayable. And he's also the last player to have won the Ballon d'Or before Messi and Ronaldo pretty much monopolized it until Luka Modric. So for that, and the fact that he barely made this list, he is the last player to have accomplished this feat of winning everything so far, and that was 14 years ago. So we'll see who else can do this. And that is my list for today, guys. Let me know if you guys liked the video. If you liked the video, leave a like down below, share with your friends. Let me know what players you knew prior to watching this list, what players caught you off guard. In terms of players that I think could potentially make this list, Lionel Messi has a possibility to make it if he wins the World Cup next year. Same as Cristiano Ronaldo, because Portugal are looking like a strong team next year, so he could possibly do it as well. Mbappe, all he needs is a Champions League and a Ballon d'Or to complete it. Luka Modric technically could have done it if he had won the World Cup in 2008. Honestly, so those are the likeliest candidates, because I don't really see how anybody else could do it until Messi and Ronaldo are retired, so somebody else could actually win the Ballon d'Or for once. So it'll definitely have to be a younger player. Maybe one of, I don't know, Vinicius Jr. or Rodrigo could do it possibly as well if they start living up to their potential. Revive the Brazilian teams, because they're young enough to still be in their prime by the time Messi and Ronaldo leave. But that's all speculation, and that's all down the road. But yes, like I said earlier, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, comment down below your thoughts and other videos that you want me to make, and don't forget to have a good day.